First, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. We are going to be converting today the 151-inch Black Nova 17 over into a Slate. Let me get this straight real quick. Cat's a little giddy downstairs carrying on, running around. Make sure I don't knock over any of my stuff downstairs. But anyway, we're going to be painting this directly onto the wall. We're going to be painting this over a Black Nova. So I got to get these screens done. But like I said, these are going to be demonstration screens. Now, got a few changes we're going to do real quick. The motorized projection screen, I did remove it out of here. I'm going to put another one in here. But I removed the motorized out. And I put that one into the other gaming room. Because I'm going to be able to utilize that motorized projection screen in demonstrations. And I don't get a chance to utilize it that much. So we got it in here, and the room we're setting up in here. So I'm getting that ready to paint that too. So I'm going to turn that into a gamer screen. Then the screen in here, we're going to use this one as our visual effects screen. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Let me run around the house destroying stuff. Calm it down. All right, so I'm going to get some air in here. Don't knock over my stand. Stay away from the paint. You have to hold down the stairs to run around and do dumb stuff. You want to come up here on that. Where'd she go that fast? Okay, she disappeared. Oh, there she is. All right, so we're going to paint this in real fast, get this done, because I have several different demonstrations that have to be done today. We're going to be launching pretty soon the invisible technology that we developed under that Invisible Phoenix, which is going to be launching pretty soon. And as a demonstration, we're doing that one next. And that one's going to be ready to go. You can find me an outlet here. Let's see. The digital stuff. Here. We'll plug this one over in here. What are you doing back there, Sherlock? Too many cables back there for you to be back there. What are you messing with now? Get out of there. Alright, so that's all done. Make sure we get the remote control of this one. I think that's the one right there. Sony VPL FA30. Let me make sure that all my tabs are, the tape is close to the wall. Everything's nice and smooth. We have this tape in the network. Right. Nice and smooth to the surface. Let's do that top real quick. Don't you go eat that chair. Alright, that's all locked in. And that's good. Okay, that's good. Alright, that's good. That's all sealed in. No paint's gonna leak in between that, so that's good. Alright, so there it is in the container. We're gonna be using the Slate. Right now, this is where we're gonna use the Phoenix Dark Slate, which I'm gonna put on this screen. And then we're gonna do a gaming motorized projection screen next. Alright, let me see where you guys are going to be at when I paint this in. So I make sure I get all this recorded so I can load this onto the website. Because we got a section now on the website called Paint This. we're just going to add stuff on there. We're just going to paint random stuff. Go buy cheap projection screens. I told you to buy cheap projection screens. And we're going to basically use those to go against high performance projection screens with them. Hey, hey, hey. Really? Seriously? In that direction. Out. Yeah, you'll be walking from the projector and you'll be blending in. And then I paint the screen. She decides she wants to walk right in the same direction where I'm actually doing the rolling. No, no, no. No, no, no. All right. Now I expanded my screen a little bit, so if you notice there's more of white around the edges. Just make sure my pants are pulled up. Don't want any painters cracked. Pretty sure you don't want to see it? No, I don't want to see it. Like I said, very easy to do. Not hard to do. It's very easy to do. One coat application. Anytime, I guess that's a light switch. I'm literally painting over my light switch right now. So anytime that you have to do a more than one coat process on the 2 coats, unless you have that kind of protective paint where, you know, it's childproof, usually that stuff takes 2 coats to go over. This wall used to have it, but since I already coated with this stuff, I don't have to worry about that. Make sure we get our corners. Watch, you're going to help. I'll get you a little painter's hat. That's what you need, a little painter's hat. You're going to help out. And below. Don't attack the paintbrush. It's not an immortal enemy. Paint roller. Everyday 9-inch nap roller. That's all you're going to need. Anything else? Now people ask me for special rollers. No. Everyday 9-inch nap paint rollers. All you need. It doesn't have to be special. It doesn't have to be a high-tech brand or nothing. Just an everyday 9-inch nap roller. Don't think too much into it. That's what people do. Sometimes I don't mind people calling me up saying, "Hey Ken, what roller?" It says it right there in the description of the product. It'll tell you that you need a 9-inch nap roller. You're not foam rollers, because foam rollers will basically cause your screen to have streak marks all over it. I'm up to going with that one by hand. A little lower down, not by hand. I got to shorten the roller for that. While we're in here, Kitty, I need you to squat. Come on, come on. Too close to the paint, Let's go, let's go. Come on. Sorry for a minute. Let me get her out of here the road, because she wants to play. She wants to go in near the screen. Let's go, come on. This is why we got to do it here. You got to go. Let's go. Let's get at her. Find some place in the house to play around in. I love how cats are so freaking mischief. She wants to walk right along the edge of the screen where it's wet so you can rub against my screen. I got 2 things to do today. I gotta wash the cat and I gotta make sure we do the screen. Get some air in here. Okay, she's out of the room. All right, this one I'm gonna do right here. And I'm right next to the wall, so I want to be able to get right over by the wall. As close as possible. There we go. Good. You're going to get better in. All right, so I'll take this out right now because on the wall, this is going to get in the way. We're still using it. All the paint we put on here just now. We only put a little bit out here, so Doesn't take much to paint these screens. Go right down here, the bottom area. Make sure we got that real good. Got the corners good. So, I'll go down below a little lower because now, down here, I have them stick there. So my light sockets. Yeah, there's a light socket and a switch that's actually painted into the screen. So I'll tell you people to paint over just about anything, but come on, you don't want to dry, you don't do stucco. Stucco is not going to work. So, don't use stucco, and don't use orange peel. All right, so that's all the corners right there finished. That's done. I'm going to just move it out. Paint in the middle. I think I'm going to bump the stand here. I don't know why. My light switch. Let me hit my light switch. I'm painting over it right now. All right, let me get more paint. You think I'm stand back? I'm gonna I'm usually always up before my alarm. Get that dismissed. Put at that on that level. That's better over there. No, can't come in because you want to go. You want to touch the wall. And I don't need you touching the wall. You don't listen. Stay up there. You're good. Got your food and everything else you need downstairs. You're good. I'm going to be a nuisance today. Can't be a nuisance today. I have work to do. Yes, I do talk to my cat. I talk to all animals. Before I even got an animal, a cat. I haven't had a cat in a long time. I used to own pit bulls, Rottweilers, German Shepherds, and Shih Tzus. I used to have own everything. Love animals. But just unfortunately, what I was going through, I couldn't have one. I didn't think I could have one. Now, I'm blessed to have that little bundle of craziness in the house. It's nice. All right, we'll go back up and down again. And so, just want to make sure, because when you're doing a surface this big, just want to make sure that you're definitely hitting everything. This is a pretty big screen. It's 151 inches. I measured it up for, well, probably a little more than that now, because I did expand the screen a little more. So it could be bigger now. All right, so I just got to come in here and do the area where I can't get in with the, I can't get in here with the whatchamacallit. the handle attached to it. That's just not going to work. I'm going to do it this way. Corners right there. There we go. I'll tell you something. Whew. Man, okay, that's done. I was going to tell you something. I think I did. Might as well. Make sure they're on my spots. I can tell what areas are not painted. Oh, don't hit that. Whoa, don't hit that phone to be in here with the stick. There's too much stuff here. I don't want to smack. Mess up. There we go. Great. And away in my beautiful, beautiful motorhomes. I know it's balloon, but for some reason I heard it on The Simpsons, and I got stuck in my head. So that's how it stinks. I never knew that Barry Manilow had a dark side to him. You ever listen to the song called Coco Cabana? I think that's what it's called. You ever listen to the story behind that song? Whew. Man, Barry, has a bit of a dark side to you, don't you? I was outside, I used to hum that song all the time. We never really listened to the lyrics of it all. One day I was out there listening to it, decided to sit down and listen to the lyrics of it. That's a jacked up song, man. A real jacked up song. So, basically, there's a young couple that work at this casino, and she serves drinks, he's a bartender, and this guy comes in every day. He's a big high roller, makes a lot of money because he has a lot of pool ties, whatever. And he comes in, he flirts with her. But the flirting is just usually light stuff, you know what I mean? They usually do. This time he came in, he was a little bit more aggressive. So, dude jumps over the counter, they get into a confront, and next you know, chairs are flying, people are fighting, and a gunfire goes off. Of course, he's shot, he's killed. So she's so heartbroken over it, she just can't get over that her true love died. And then years later, she's still wearing the same outfit that she's wearing. She's overweight and the outfit doesn't fit, but she's drinking herself to death and she still has the blood stain on it. And the bar closed down, he goes to jail for life, and it's crazy. I'm just like, wow. But it seems like a really happy song, you know what I mean? You start, it sounds like a really cool song, but when you listen to it, it's pretty messed up. So this woman lost her true love, ends up wearing the same dress she's been wearing, never changed it, still with the same blood stain, and sitting there drinking herself to death because she lost the love of her life. So that messed up. Barry's got a dark side to him. I was like, wow, Barry, yeah, well, kind of dark quick. That's made it dark quick. So we're done already. I'm gonna bring a fan up here and dry it down. Try to keep Cat out of here, so kitty kaboom. Oh, mother freaking Jerry's ghost. Oh well, okay, we get that cleaned up. All right, so we got the paint pan leaked a little bit. Don't worry, it's no biggie. You know, the stuff washes off the floor anyway, pretty easy. So you get to watch a cleanup demonstration at the same time. So then I got to keep Peter Pan out of here. Where's she at? Yeah, stay in that room, please. What else are you doing in the house besides where you're not doing the house? All right, cool. Stay in there, in the office. Okay, something wrong. Right. Stay. Like you're really going to do that. Stay. I'm not a dog. What's wrong with you? I'm a cat. All right. So let's get this over here. Got a little. Our paint pan leaked a little bit on the floor. So I'm just going to throw all this stuff in here. This is what we got on the floor right now. That's all dry. That's finished and done. Let me see if we got any areas in here that I didn't hit correctly. Yep, right there. I didn't nail that area that well. Hold on for a minute. I'm gonna roll right here. That's the thing about it. You miss a spot, and I always go over. Not gonna make the paint uneven. Some people think I gotta go do the whole thing all over again. You know. I know you can't hear me too well over here next to the air conditioner. Just hear me muffle. but it's pretty easy to do. It's not hard. You know, I just painted my kitchen screen in with the same formula. Just did the kitchen screen with the ultra short throw. And here I'm going to be using this for my visual effects screen. So got a little mess on the floor. Take a rag. It's just regular. Wash it off with hot water and soap. But I try to get to it before it gets to that point. Don't have to worry about dealing with it. There we go. Guys, I'm done. Probably come down with a little soap and water and scrub that down. All right. So finished. We're out there fussing in the hallway like I want to come in and mess up your screen. I want to put fur all over it. Put my personal signature on it. No. All right. Nope. Ain't coming in. Nope. Got the whole downstairs to run around and have fun at. You want to come up here and act up. No. Away from the door, I'm watching you, cat. Hey, what did I just tell you? You know, come on, let's go. We're going downstairs. I'll be back, guys. We'll take her downstairs. Come on. Let's go. Downstairs. What is wrong with you? Go upstairs. Let around here. You want to be upstairs. Stay. You're not going upstairs. Back out. All right, I grab a fan. That's set up. Sorry about that. Trying to get to where I can stand. You can see the screen with everything in the way. And I can keep an eye on the cat at the same time. So as the product starts to dry, it'll get lighter and lighter and lighter until you see a boom, nice bright screen. Put it on 4K fish YouTube. Let him get out of the shot. I'm going downstairs. We'll let this run. Take all this stuff downstairs, clean up. I'm done up here. And we'll get ready for another screen day. All right, so it's getting there. Now for me, I'm probably gonna go back over it one more time just in case, because like I said, it's a big screen. Anytime you go to screen over 120, 130 inches, 120 inches are easy to do. Once you start getting the bigger sizes, you may want to go over it again just in case if you missed any spots. You got enough to coat. I still got half a quart in a container right now. Like Alan, I was able to knock out my kitchen screen. I'm able to knock out the 151 inch wall. And I still got paint left over for demonstrations. So the paint has a great deal of coverage, which is fantastic. What else we got on this reel? So hopefully next week, not hopefully, next week I'm going to be doing a 235.1 custom fiberglass screen for the invisible technology, which is going to be launching this week because this screen already passed all its tests. I mean, pretty much invisible technology, most of the majority of stuff I've seen, I haven't seen one take a direct hit from the sun. Not even that kind of light at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, nothing like that. So the fact that it already been able to pass those tests inside is pretty much a cakewalk for anything that stuff because it can show images off glass when you have direct sunlight making contact with it. So the only thing we're going to do inside the house today with that, which is pretty much a low lumen test, because I've been asking people have been asking me a few things about the low lumen projectors. Usually when they use those particular invisible screens, they use a low lumen projector because you have less of a lamp glare pushing through on the other end. That's why I tell people when you watch demonstrations of people showing off invisible screens, one of the things they'll do is they'll take the camera and they'll tilt it in the corner because that basically takes away the lamp glare that's actually reflecting right in the center of the screen. You're supposed to stand right in front of the screen when you do the recording so they can see that there's not a lamp glare pushing through on the other end. Last thing you want is for somebody to come and look in your storefront, you got 5,000 lumens piercing them in the face. So, you know, you don't want to go through that. So that's why when you watch a demonstration, they're supposed to be standing in front when they shoot that video. They're going to the side like this. That means the lamp glare is pushing off to the side. You can't see it. The camera's not picking it up. Now you see how beautiful and bright the colors come in? Nice, beautiful reds and greens and all that other good stuff. That's what you want. See how the white levels are getting brighter? There you go. That's why I said all that foolishness under that under Joker, man. I had so many customers who called me yesterday about the Phoenix, and the first thing that comes up is they say is, "What is wrong with them?" That's the first thing they say. What is wrong with them? Because you can clearly see me paint these screens in live, constantly, all the time. So, you know, we don't care. We just ignored him until he does the challenge. We gave him the challenge. I mean, bottom line, you asked me to get a meter, I got a meter. And we did it. We did the demonstration. We showed how much light we had in the environment. Big deal. Already done. Now, you got to do the challenge. Until then, his product is fake. Until you do the challenge. Show us the Starfield demonstration outside. I got to hook on my 235.1 to this. That's all. Don't talk it. Don't get on there and do Q&As. Go out there and do it. If somebody told me to paint a screen on live right now, boom, there you go. No problem. Yeah, no problem at all. I'll paint it right here, right on camera. No problem. Let everybody watch. So that's why I want to see that contrast demonstration outside with the meter on a 100-inch screen. We got the rules at the bottom, which how it has to be done. And the UV mix, I like to see that on a white surface, just playing white levels. And I would love to see an inside demonstration of the OLED finish and that Sony contrast demonstration in a fully lit environment. So that we can see the ceilings, the floor, everything. Even a measurement tape on how far the projector goes back. I like to see that done on 1,000 lumens. We do it all the time outside on 1,000. I don't see why it's so hard to do it inside. Because at the end of the day, if someone's claiming they have the same product as ours, or if our product is supposed to be so fake, then back it up. If my product is a scam and it don't work, then back it up. Do a better demonstration than I just did right now. That's it. Starfield screensaver. Oh, I like this little screen right here. I gotta get a short throwing in to fill this up. Outer space screensavers. Something like that. Oh, fans are on. That's why I get the fan and air conditioner running at the same time. The microphone's probably not even picking it up. What are you asking for? Let's see. Panther. This one's done. Now what I got to do is let's see, we got to paint a motorized projection screen. So we're going to turn one of the motorized projection screens into a gaming screen and put that into the next room. What else we got to do? We got to do the demonstration on the Invisible Phoenix, which is coming out this week, or next week. It's coming out next week. We got the blue coming up pretty soon after that with that black shifting technology. A few more outdoor demonstrations. I got to build my other 135-inch screen outside for that one. We got a few more things to go. So these are demo screens I'm going to need. Oh, and we got to build this monster over here. That's going to be a curved screen. I decided to make a curved submerged screen that's going to be 8 feet by 10 feet. So I got to go down to Home Depot and get my lumber and start building the framework for that one. Look at her down the hallway. Already scheming down the hallway, just sitting there waiting. What are you doing in that room? I'm not in there. I want to be in that room. As soon as the paint dries, you can get all you want. Sony 4K demonstrations. Oh, but you heard that. What are you now? Yeah, I got a couple spots in there. I'm going to redo again. Like I said, when you do 150-inch screens, you got to do them. If you don't have to, but I do mine twice just in case if I miss a spot. I can see a couple of spots I could have went over really good on it. this was outside, it'd be a spray job easily. A spray job easy to cover that fast. This is inside. I'm not spraying a screen this massive inside the house. That'd be crazy. So like I said, anytime you do 100, anything over 130, you don't have to, but I go over twice because it's a big screen. Let's see what that's going on. Like I might do that now. Because I don't want to have to go back, put the tape off, and put it back on. Yeah, that's wrong, sweet. Tell you one thing, real quick. Drop this fan for me. Good luck doing a review on it. Because if you take that product, just to let you know that we got everybody painting these screens and demonstrating the videos on our Facebook channel. All my contractors, people got contracts with us, customers are displaying their screens on my Facebook page. So it's going to be interesting to see that how we got 20, 30 people, including people who have contracts under us, displaying a screen that's seeable and you're the only one that doesn't. Especially when you got caught making a fake version of that gamer paint that was clearly purple, which we display, and not the color of the screen paint you had. You didn't even have the product yet because we didn't even launch it to customers yet. Yep, that's what make it look real bad. Well, it make it look bad anyway, don't get it yourself. Don't really care. So, you already know your reviews are fake. Now, the person who I'm talking about, those who don't know, it's a fellow by the name of Crow1176 who has a channel who makes this screen paint. We have several containers of it. We used it over here quite a few times. And that's who we're referring to. He does a lot of fake demonstrations. One of his demonstrations he's done is mixing black products to make our products look dark, stuff like that. And one of the demonstrations, he tried to claim that he had a gamer paint, which we haven't even launched yet to the customers yet. The tracking numbers weren't even printed out yet. And in the demonstration, he had a Frankenstein mix next to it, which is a great paint. And then realized that the screen, when you put it in front of a projector, they turn dark, just like the that shifting technology we're displaying on that light blue screen. And he thought the screen was a dark gray when actually it's a purple. Quite embarrassing. That's why when we painted the gamer screen or any of the Phoenixes, we didn't do any of the paint demonstrations right away. We did them afterwards. Because we knew what we was going to do. Gotta be always one step ahead of the game. So, yeah, he got busted, caught doing something again. And he shouldn't have been doing. So, usually, you got people who do stuff like that. You really can't trust their product reviews because they cut corners. And they do things they should not be doing. And for some reason, in some of his talks, he gives up the, I have the ability to manipulate real time. So right now, this is real time I'm manipulating. There's no way in the world it could possibly work. But it does. I'll make sure I put this on the plastic this time because my box leaked. I think some of the paint went over. So I'm going to go over it one more time just in case I missed any spots. Over it. And you can watch me paint it while the projector is on. As a matter of fact, let's put some tropical fish and keep this running. Tropical fish, 4K, relaxing. And let's pull up this one right here. And let that run while you go over top of the screen. Get rid of the once over. I gotta get ready to get this tape off of here. Make sure we got everything. Put it in nicely. paint will automatically activate with the projector already in the screen. You can see if it was dark paint as he had, you wouldn't be able to see the screen. If I'm painting over it, so it wouldn't show up. Yeah, he's a funny character. Usually when I paint, I should just call it paint and discussion, because that's pretty much what it comes down to. Paint and discussion. I think that's what I'm going to start calling it from now on. Talking and painting. Alright. This is why I want to get real good over in here. So I guess I will be going through this whole thing. Right. Just in case, no painter's crack. Ugh. Up and down and up. And down and up. That's right up in this area right here. Oh, we're gonna do a good job. That's why I like to put the 2 coats on, just in case if I do mix, you know. Just in case if I do mix. There we go. Get nicely. Okay. You know how bad this is going to look when I got to paint one of these in the courtroom? Think about it. I got to say, yep, here we go. Just paint it in. No problem. It worked, Mr. Bird. Mr. Bird, it does work. There you go. Easy McCheesy. You must have been real. I hate to be like this, but I call somebody an idiot, but you must have been real dumb to start a campaign that our product don't work. You know what happens if I paint this in a courtroom right now? We're in a courtroom right now. Jamie's over here. My judge told me to paint that in. Let's see if it works. Whew, man. I don't know where you thought you were going to get away with that one from. That don't work out too well. Nope. Lights back off again. We're going to do some visual effects off of this. Lights back on again. I'm painting over a light switch. Yeah, so. Over and over. And down again. See that? No matter how many times I go over it, over and over again. You don't have to go over this many times. You don't have to paint over it that many times. I'm already finished up. I'm just having a little fun here. Painting back over the screen over and over again. You know, if it came up, remember, if it came up as dark as it did, you wouldn't be able to see it right now. It'd be on, you wouldn't see nothing. It'd be too dark to see. Too dark to see. Let's get some heavy on this side and a little heavier here. There we go. Bam. far as I can go over to where the shelf is at. I gotta move this shelf too. This shelf, I'm not gonna have projections in it when I'm using that shelf. I don't know why I have it here. I gotta remove that shelf. I can have a little bit of room if I can get over here. I'm gonna have to do this. With, I want to do this over here with the hand. You're not gonna go that far in over there like that. Oh, it's raining today. Thank goodness. It's raining today? Yeah, it's raining today. Oh, snap, it is raining today, is it? Or is it cloudy? That's my patio furniture stuff, sorry. Yeah. I don't know. It's cloudy. Oh, home on the range, over there in the yellow clay. Oh, give me a home. The buffalo roam, and the clouds are all cloudy and gray. I had somebody once say, you sing when you're nervous. No, I sing when I'm happy. Wouldn't be nervous. Doing this one. Now, I think for the individuals, not everybody, but individuals that like to come into my channel and they like to run their mouths so much about how my product doesn't work and it's just that and the other, well, there was, that your product is supposed to be exactly like ours, right? You're supposed to be to produce the same contrast as my technology, pull the same colors, everything, right? So we're going to do a special video. And in that special video, we're going to basically try to do a star field demonstration of my mix and this product. And we're going to ask you to mimic the exact same demonstration and post it below. And then we'll come back and check and see how many of you have posted below of matching that challenge. Because if he's not going to do the challenge, then we can just push it over to you guys. And those are the individuals that want to come into my channel and run their mouths about how, you know, this, that, and the other. Well, back it up. Don't run your mouth. Make a video of it, post it below, so I can come back in and check and we can all watch it live of you producing a star field demonstration just like our technology. That's all I'm asking. I would do the same thing. I did the same thing when I remember I was doing some demonstration and somebody came in with a, they had a, it was like a crazy projector, like a JVC. It was like a really expensive projector, like $30,000 projector. And they had a cinema grade 5D on it. And they're talking about, oh yeah, that screen is amazing. It produces dark contrast levels. Like, no, it doesn't. It doesn't produce dark contrast levels. And the guy like, it does. I said, I got the sample sheet right here. You want to check it out? Put it right up there, hit it with the projector. No contrast levels pulls up on the screen. You're not going to get a black level of a screen that's gray. It's not going to happen. I don't care what kind of projector you got. When we did that already, when we did the projector swap out, you know? And when we did the projector swap out, we changed out the projectors from 3,800 lumens, being the highest, 720p, all the way out to that our Chrissy projectors at 4,300 lumens and 5,000 lumens. And that screen paint could not pull a decent red level or any color, even though we swapped those projectors out multiple times. So we're done right there. I got everything. I'm good. Make sure I got my switches. So yeah, I did. I painted over the light switch. Light switch, wall socket. I've done it in a couple of my demonstrations, painted over light switch and wall sockets. So we're done there. That's going to dry it real nice because I can see some areas that I missed. And usually when we're doing a big screen like this, you have to go over twice to make sure. Now in my video demonstrations, when I paint, just be careful, just know I'm going to talk about other things besides painting. I do it all the time. When I'm painting, my mind likes to wander, I like to have fun, I like to talk. Sometimes I'll talk about video games, what happened today, what's going on in the news, stuff like that. So I change topic from time to time. That's what I do. All right, so while we're waiting for this doohickey to dry, let's go see what's going on in the other rooms today. All right, so what are we doing in the other rooms today? Hey, you, security guard, what are you up to? What are you up to? Always up to mischief. All right, we got the motorized projection screen here today because what we're going to do is I got to do the paint job in here. I got to match all the paint together. Everything's going to be match. I'm still moving some stuff over. I might put a projector right here. I'm going to put a projector here for this motorized here. We're going to turn this into a motorized gaming screen right here. So we're going to repaint this one right here with gamer paint. This has a Nova 17 on it. And we just have to finish running the rest of the LED lights. You see LED lights? Run them all on the floor. Throwing some chasers behind the back of the screen. Stuff like that. So I'm going to digitize the ceiling. So I may come in and do the ceiling in black. I might frog tape all this. Yeah, might as well. I'm going to do it anyway. I know it. It's in my head. If half me saying I don't want to do it, the other half's like, you know you're going to do it anyway. Because if I paint the entire city, I might digitize the ceiling like I did the floor in the other room, but I might do the ceiling instead like it's like a giant computer chip. That's going to be freaking cool. So we'll do that right there. That'd be freaking cool. Yeah, giant computer chip. Just turn it into a mega chip. That'd be mega. Yes. Now, see, the walls are red, but this was for the Japanese tea room. If I wasn't planning, I would have them all in black, but whatever. I got to change out the curtains and all that stuff. So still a little more work in here to go. When we're done, we'll hang that up and do some demonstrations of that and have some fun. I was thinking about converting this room for the cat, but now she has taken over the entire house, so it's no point. I got stuff downstairs and cat caves and stuff, and she's cool with it, so she's good with it. So we're just going to turn this, we're going to keep this the arcade room. This is the acoustic screen. It has to be pulled out from the wall. So how we pull it out from the wall is we use these. You use bookends like this, right? You take your bookends right here and you hang the screen on the very end right there. See where the screws are at? You just screw it right in right there. It hangs off. Gives it a nice little gate between here and there. And you can throw your speakers behind the back of them. You're good. That's how the other one's hooked up downstairs. So that's what we're going to be doing here today. We're just going to be mounting the screen, getting ready. I've already ordered the speakers for that. We're going to keep that retro and never retro. All old game systems, which means I'm going to be doing some unboxing from time to time. We'll be going on eBay and picking up some Atari 2600s, Atari Jaguar systems, stuff like that. So, yeah, and running here, we're just going to run the computer, get a couple of chairs. I think I need I could get 3 chairs in here, maybe 3 chairs. And we're going to put a gaming recliner in there. We're going to put a gaming recliner in there. Man, let me show you what's going on downstairs. So I broke out the Christies. Told you I own quite a few Christie projectors. We got a couple of them. We got about 5 on the floor, or 4 on the floor. Those are my Christies, some of them. So we have an XGA, WXGA, 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 5000, 43, 43, 43. You know, the Christie projectors, even if you have an XGA 720p, it's still 43. They're all 43s until you hit this one. It's a 5000. Those are all Christies. Chrissy, and Chrissy. So if you got the model number under, I got it mixed up here, right? Yeah, this is supposed to be here and that's supposed to be there. Now, this is a fantastic projector. If you want something for outside, especially inside with a lot of power, you don't want to spend a lot of money. These are fantastic projectors. The colors on these projectors are freaking amazing. They look incredible on our screens. These projectors automatically have built-in lens shift, which means you can just set your projector there and you can shift your screen. If your screen's here and your projector's there, you can shift it in place. Hey. You want to do the video? I thought not. Anyway. So, there's a big cat out there who's interested in her. That's not going to happen. That's why I brought myself a water gun. I don't want to hurt the cat, but I want to scare him off. All right, so you have the WX, anything that starts with the WX400, that is XGA automatically. If you get one that says a LW400, the LW400 is WXGA. If you get this one right here, these are 1080p Chrissies. These are the LWUs. Anything that starts with the LWUs, and they're usually 1080p's. That's the 420. And then the big boys over here, these are 5000 ones I like to use. These are LW 505s. And you got the 506, and it goes up, and they got 7s, and 7s I think are laser projectors. All right, so also on top of that, we're going to be doing a demonstration on the visible technology on 1000 lumens because it already passes outside tests. And in here, we have the other screen we painted, which is the, is it wet out there? Hold on for a minute, I gotta leave you guys here for a minute. I gotta get my patio furniture, my patio cushions. Oh, don't you even think about it. You're not coming out here. Get away from the door. Also, to the add with that, got my scrunch in here. That's done. We'll do some demonstrations up that next. As for orders are all being taken care of, so orders will be shipping out Saturday. We got supplies from today, so you'll be watching me doing the whole. If you haven't seen the whole how those packages are done, how we wrap up those packages. Sure, they're fighting my toys. Man, crazy cat. Hold on for a minute. So anyway, we'll be doing the packaging. I love doing the packaging of those. So we'll be doing those pretty soon. So if you're interested in getting the screen paint, today would be the day to do it because we ship out tomorrow. Whew. Well, at least I got to be out to do yard work today, so that's good. It's raining. That's the plus side right there. What is this? I love how they just, YouTube just randomly throws music videos on out of nowhere. Come back and something's playing upstairs. What the freak are they playing in my music video? I have no idea what that's all about. I don't think I even care to want to find out. Alright, so I'm done here. I'm going to start packing my stuff up. And let me see. Hey, Sherlock Holmes, out. Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get out of here, get out of here. Come on. Downstairs. Let's go, down, down. Come on. That, because I got a lot of tape in that corner. My LED lights. That's where I'll take the stick. Yeah, that's going through out. There she goes. Alright, just heard something fall over the next one. Let's see what she knocked over. What's new? What's this? It's not going. It's not over here. You got one here. Go downstairs and play. Play downstairs. I'm literally going to have to start installing my doors back on now. The cat must have roamed through the house. I don't mind. That's great. There's a cat. That's what you're supposed to do. Got to get something to keep it occupied. I tell you something. I found something really cool, right? So I'm sitting on there online. I'm looking at, you have people have these TVs, or something, to keep the cat occupied, like while you work. They got this thing called cat TV. Like it's interesting. It's just mice walking back and forth on the camera, and it just keeps the cat occupied for hours. So I'm gonna go pick up a tablet, put it over in his cat den, so he can go over there and he can just watch hours and hours of these mice moving back and forth on the camera. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. It's pretty interesting. But I'll record it. It's just glued to the screen, just looking at these mice move back and forth. I thought that whoever did that, genius idea. Babysit my cat while I get work done in the house. Right now, I can't have him out on the deck now because he literally jumped 11 foot. The deck's 11 feet high. But thank God we got grass out there because he went up the other end, he would have got hurt. He jumped off the side. So, gotta kitty-proof my house now. Kitty-proof the house. Man's just gonna go on and on all day talking about his cat. Yeah, I am. Yes, I am. There we go. Came up real nice. I just gotta be careful because I got some cables for my LED lights. I don't want to hit any of those. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Nice and freaking neat. And it's raining right now. All right, gotta get my windows. A lot of stuff going on right now. My windows. My equipment doesn't get damaged. Sorry about that. Got my projector directly in the window, so I don't want that getting messed up. Let me go shut my windows. We got rain right now. All right, that's good. Get the window shut, so. Am I bringing the people with it? I think I am. It really doesn't make a difference at all. Oh man. Check on the wire. Alright, so I'm going to show you another cool trick real quick. We'll do this once the screen dries. I'll show you how to do a little touch-up job real fast. Just by using a little Q-tip. Yeah, trash bag right there. Okay. Sometimes you might get a little bleed through, or your tape doesn't land correctly. You might get a little bleed through like that. That's very easy to fix. Take a little frog tape, run along the top of the edge right there. Take a little white paint, go over it. That's it. That's how you clean that up. That happens by accident. Just take a little frog tape, put over top. It's not gonna pull your paint off, and just run across it with a Q-tip, or a little dab it with a brush, You put it right back to normal. All right. I'm gonna I know where I can stand at the screen. Can I raise it up? I'm gonna raise it up. Got that lens shift on it. But yeah, getting back to the Christie projectors, that's my bad. Sorry about that. It happens. I have no idea. Okay, I see I fell on the roller. Anyway, getting back to the Christie projectors, really, that's a really good projector to have. I would never overlook those projectors. Very, very good projector. Plenty of power. For outside, you're talking about 4,300 lumens. Even their 720p models are all 4,300 lumens. So that's plenty of power to go outside and use it for outside and or basically inside. It has those projectors are nice, good size venue projectors. Not too big like the 505, but they're a good size projector. But anyway, you can get those. I think the LWs and the LX, you can get those for around. Get the chair out of the way. I'm so unorganized right now. You can get those for around 120 bucks right now. So, customer bought a projector that was. Oh, wait, I'm not thinking, people. Look what I just did with the chair. Literally, seriously, I'm not thinking of that. Move the chair, Bird. Put the chair someplace out of the way. There we go. Sit down and do this at the same time. All right. So anyway. Those projectors right there, I'm going to show one off on the paint today. You can get it for about 120 bucks. That's what you'll pay for them, about 120 bucks. Somebody got one already right now. The merchant's selling it right now for the price at 120 bucks. Look on the tilts right there. There we go. So there's a merchant on the site that's selling for about 120 bucks with free shipping. And those are fantastic projectors to have. There we go. That's a better angle right here. This is why I got to mount my cameras up in here. I'm thinking about putting cameras in here, network cameras, that I can mount up. So when I go to do demonstrations, I can switch them on and do the demonstrations from there. Just trying to find an area without hitting the projector is kind of difficult in here. All right, let me see. And there's my OLED horse. I'm gonna put my fan on too. My brother was my screen. So yeah, 100 bucks. Somebody had a bunch of them on there for about $100. So we're gonna use one of them today to show you how amazing those projectors are. And like I said, you can't beat $100 for a projector. That's 4,300 lumens. Are you kidding me? And we're still wet on this side over here. The lights on. And the lights on. Man, I got a long. I'm pretty much finished this one up. Got the other screen done yesterday, so that's good. I don't have to worry about that. That's already finished. I got much to do. Hey, Franklin, yes. away from that bag and get away from the screen and watch me. Hey, you. Move. Yeah, I'm faded you all. Keep looking at it. Get away from the screen. Hey, let me try this. Hey. No. Go out. Get in the bag. Screen dries, she can come up here and rub around all she wants. Right now, the screen could be wet at the bottom. I don't want her rubbing against it because she has to have her rubbing against everything in the house. And that's the last thing I want is that paint all down the side of her face. I gotta clean that mess up too. So, until the screen dries, just stay out of here. She's never come here for anyway. To begin with, it's tough for them up here. Any dry spots when you see the screens, it's just areas that haven't dried yet, that's all. As it dries, it gets brighter and brighter. Oh, man. Now the gamer screen, we're gonna have some fun with that. We're gonna put a high-powered fluorescent light at the bottom so it has a UFO effect when it comes out. That we're gonna be doing a lot of roll up and roll down to roll up and roll down. So we're gonna get cheap motorized projection screen, by the way. I'm only paying $68 for it. That's the whole purpose. To build a high-end take a $68 screen and have it go against a $5,000 projection screen. That's the whole purpose behind that one. And just show you that you can just convert anything you want. Not only can you convert it to a high performance screen, we can show you that you can actually beat a high performance screen when doing it. We're at 112. Usually, take a time. All right, so I'm gonna let this dry. Knock out my air conditioner because we don't need this one up here for running this all at the same time. Necessary. I'll let that continue to run right now. And I'm going to go downstairs and play around with the other screen. We still got the motorized to do. I think I'm going to paint the motorized in here because I got more room to do the motorized screen. But the motorized screen is going to be gamer paint. So we'll do that on camera. I'll show you how to do a motorized repaint or just paint a motorized projection screen. What? Oh, that's the custom. I forgot about that. That's a custom screen. That screen, basically, the baseboard of it is white, and the screen is actually. I gotta order another. We gotta buy another projector screen. That's not gonna work because that screen was customized. I customized that screen for myself. The base of that screen is white, and the screen inside is black. It's like it's reversed. Instead of it being black on the outside and white on the inside, it's actually black on the inside and white on the outside. That's a custom. I can't touch that. I got to put that back up there. I got to go order me another screen, motorized projection screen. If you're curious where I'm going to get the motorized projection screen, I'll put the link below. I get them on eBay for $68. Shipping is free. I don't know how much it's going to cost you outside the United States, but shipping is free if you're in the United States. So I'm going to order one of them. We'll get it over here, do the unboxing, paint the screen, and then we'll do the demonstration against a couple of certified projection screens. We'll do some ultra short those off of it, have some fun with it, and do run some gaming off of it. I forgot, that's the customized one. I'm gonna leave this here. I'm gonna hang up the customized back up, and I'll open it up so you can see what it looks like. What I mean by it's a customized screen. It's not your everyday motorized projection screen. I did a custom paint job on that one. And we'll leave that right there for you guys. I'm gonna go grab my projection screen and put it right back up. Can't do that one. block the projector just for a minute. I gotta hang the screen back up. That's right. There's some converter to the body in. Sensors. Oh, I hate these things sometimes. I swear. Just want to fight me every chance it gets. Yeah, there we go. Oh, man. It's a doozy to get back up. Don't worry, you're knocking stuff over in the shop. I do it all the time. See if I was smart enough to put my remote controls back. No, I was not. I need to know what the remote controls are for. Oh, yeah, right there. It's smart enough. Here we go. That is the projection screen right there. I'll show you why it's a custom. Because I thought it'd be cool that when I designed it was to do it the opposite way out. So instead of the projection screen being black on the outside and white on the inside, that's Nova on the inside, and that's another white coating on the outside. That's the custom. Yep, that answers your question. Can you paint a motorized projection screen? Yes. That has been folded up in that little box, that little casing, for at least about 4 or 5 months because I haven't had time to use it. So anytime I want, I can unroll it, roll it back in, roll it back up, roll it back in, roll it in. I guess I can crack up here. So we're done up here. Finish. This will dry on its own by the fan, so we're gonna need the fan for this. That'll pretty much dry on its own with the fan. I need to grab the rest of this stuff right here. Let's finish all this. Make sure we get our paint and everything downstairs because we don't want Bobcat to decide he wants to paint himself. And we're going to go down, and I'm going over to, look, already upstairs, up to no good. I'm already going to go down and pick up another one from eBay, and we'll do that for the custom gaming screen. Since I'm going to go get it from eBay, I might get a black one. I might get an all black one. That would work out fantastic. So out of the projectors, this one right here, you can get for 120 bucks. You can get for 120 bucks. This one will probably cost, I got lucky on that one. That one cost me about $230 because dude was selling a bunch of them off for like cheap. But they'll cost you like $500 to $900. That's the 1080p version of it. This one right here is cheap to get. This one out here is only $500. This is actually better than all of them. This right here is the best one out of all of them. This is $500 for this one. And this one right here does much more than all these other projectors altogether. This one right here, you can get the remote controls, and you can actually get the lamps for them pretty easy. With the Chrissy's, one lamp fits all of them. So the one actually fits the LW420 will fit all of these. It's compatible with all of these. So that's the plus side about that. Most you'll pay for a lamp for this is probably about 80 bucks. Same thing around here, about 80 bucks at the most. This one you can track down the remote control for. This one, good luck. That's all I can say. If you got to mount it, I wouldn't get it. If you got to mount it to a ceiling, and I do have the mounts for them. The mounts are pretty cheap. But if you have to mount it, then you're going to have to hunt for the remote control unless you're going to be operating it through some other way. But other than that, I think a universal remote control might work with. I'm not sure. I have to test that out. But I do know these right here, these are very easy to get. The remote controls are around 14 bucks. And they're easy to get, which I'm glad because that remote control has a lot going on with it. And usually when you're dealing with a venue projector, and if it comes with a very complicated remote control, chances are most of the options that you can only operate have to be done through the remote control only. Like the Sony VPL FA30s and FA36, their remote controls have a twin mode on it. You can't get access to the twin mode without the remote control. You got all these things to play with, and you choose to play with the most heaviest thing ever. Really? You want to go someplace else, please? Here, look. Got a brand new scratching post. Don't play the scratching post. Look, they picked the one thing in the house that if it falls on, it's going to hurt them. I guess they like cashing in those 9 lives. So I got another one to go. Can you imagine if humans had 9 lives? Boy, you would see the most craziest parkour stunts ever done on history. Because you have 9 lives. Like, you lose one, another one just pops back in. Unless you had an incident and all of them cashed in at the same time, then you're like, oh, man, that's messed up. But yeah, you would see some crazy stuff, man. People just taking wild chances in sport. Like, yeah, I seen the bull coming at me, and I figured, oh, what the heck? I might as well ride it, horns and all. Man, come on, I got like 5 more to go. Yeah, we had that ability. But they do got that, they land on their feet, because I barely catch jumping on their feet. Okay, so let's go over here and show you on this screen right here. This one I'm getting smaller. I'm getting an Epson short though projector for this because it's a lot smaller. It'll fit in here quite nicely. See if we got the right remote controls in here. There we go. This is cool if I want to sit here, watch some TV or sports or whatever. It's much better than basically having somebody come in and just put in a huge TV in there into my wall and brick it on. That's a firewall right there. So this comes out much better. And this is the same screen paint we painted upstairs, except for this one's on an ultra short throw. Now you can see we go to the angle. I think the only thing I keep on here is 4K fish, just relaxing 4K fish. Okay, well, with that being said, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I was supposed to install the rest of the LED lights for the gamer screen. The rest of the waterproof LED lights we use for the gamer screen. These are pretty cool. Check those out. They got a pair of LED lights you may want to stay away from on Amazon. It's a company. I forgot the name of the company, but I figured out what it is. They really just gag you on the lights. So what they do is these lights are supposed to daisy chain together. Like you get 2 pair and they're supposed to connect together. Well, the way they got it set up is, and I had this happen to me twice, when you go to unravel them, you will notice that there's not another connector piece on the other end to connect them together. Once you unravel them, that's it. You can't connect the other one to the second reel. So you're kind of stuck that way. And I'm not soldering crap, so it should have came where I can connect them together, but these are actually pretty good. So these are ones I buy. What, you want to go out there in the rain, really? No, you don't. You're just bluffing. All right, with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here real quick. And I still have to come back in and do the demonstrations on that right there for the invisible. Once the visible is finished, we can start getting that ready to set up online. And I will be doing myself a customized 235.1 plexiglass screen with stand for my setup. I have no idea where I'll put it at. I'll figure out a place for a display or something. I'll figure where I'll put it at. All right, I gotta go. Thank you all, and God bless, because she's getting fussy. What's your problem? You want to say goodbye? No, whatever. All right, God bless.